You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Hey, everybody, come on, let's go! Get on in here, come on!
This is the song I had to write.
You can't handle the truth.
It's been keeping me up all night. It's all wrong. What's going on?
I need everybody out there to hit the share
I'm
button.
just doing all I can to make it right.
Let's get this out there, come on!
You ask me why I stand up and fight. I do it for love. I do it for freedom. Without the love, life would have no meaning. Oh, my sisters, oh, my brothers, a working man and all the single mothers.
Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? It's showtime!
We just got country to a higher power to keep us strong in our darkest hour. Some want to win, some try to beg. For all the guilty ones, justice will prevail.
Get on in here, come on!
I think we're all half asleep,
You can't handle the truth.
following their trail of deceit. That's why we fight to keep our
I think it's time we have ourselves a little party.
We do it for love. We do it for freedom. Without the love, life would have no meaning. It's for our sisters, for our brothers, the working man and all the single mothers.
With the ongoing corruption and never-ending tax increases, we have all been victims of the overall rise in the cost of living. People have been finding it very difficult to make ends meet. As a result, we've been seeing people unite by taking their voices to social media platforms and protesting all over the place. However, things are a little different this time. These protesters are single mothers and fathers, seniors, oil field workers, military veterans, construction workers, entrepreneurs, and small business owners, all standing in unity with the common beliefs and values about being treated fair. About being treated fair. I like to call these people our civilian soldiers. This song is about hope, it's about love, and most importantly, it's about freedom. Everybody has fundamental freedoms. Freedom of consciousness, freedom of thought, freedom of belief, freedom of opinion, and freedom of expression. But I have one question. Who the hell thinks they can put a gag order on the entire planet? Because I sure didn't. Did you? I think it's time we have ourselves a little party. I mean, you gotta be shitting me, man. What the hell is going on?
How did you guys like that? So for everybody out there, this is an impromptu. We're raising the bar. As you can see over here, the Real Pat King Show logo, we're branded now. Not only are we branded, we are reaching several other platforms at the same time. So I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at the present. No more having to go look for me on specific platforms. And I love it. My buddy Jamie, as you heard, that's his song, Civilian Soldiers. We've been playing that song for years and years and years. And now Jamie's given me an amazing opportunity. And he says, Pat, we need to get you out there. We need to get you out on all your platforms. You can't just, one platform here, one platform there, and then just hope that the reach gets out there. we're going to start getting out bigger and bigger now. Not only this, we're still doing the podcast in studio as well. We'll be sharing it to all the platforms from here on out moving forward. But I thought, you know what? I'm sitting in Toronto right now. I'm in a hotel room. And what do? I've got a few hours till I'm in Newmarket tonight. And we went through this process to link all my accounts and link myself up to the actual StreamYard platform, where once I get back to Montreal, I'll be able to pull up and go in my boxes and pull up my high-tech cameras that I have and my big mic and rebuild the studio again. But what I'm liking the best now is we're going to hit every platform from here on out. So if you're new to this, hey, Twitter, how's it going? I'm new to the Twitter. I've been trying to gain traction on Twitter. It's been hell. I'm hoping this will, for people that are following me on the Twitter platform, you'll be able to interact with me more. Solutions, LC, you're asking. Solutions. Well, I guess you're going to have to come out to my speaking events. Solutions for this, as we know, we are always monitored, right? Come visit me. I'm an hour away. I'm busy. So if you want to come see me, I will be up in Newmarket tonight. It's on my Facebook post. It's also on my Twitter. Time for him to show his proof. Frank Lettsby, what kind of proof is that, buddy? I am in the T-Dot. Yeah, and trust me, I'm not appreciating it. This place is wild. What's up, Blaine? How's it going, man? So yeah, solutions. We're not going to be talking about that stuff on social media. As you know, we are monitored like crazy. Not only that, certain things will get you nannered and get you shut down. And I ain't in the mood for that. Yes, Newmarket tonight, 7 p.m. So for anybody who's in the area, okay, hang on. I'm new to this, so let me pull this up. I'll go to my platform and I'll bring it up and share it with you guys. Oh yeah, I can see it. We're live over there. Okay, this one. And then I'm going to go here and let's go share screen. Share screen. Facebook. Boom. All right. So tonight we are in Newmarket. For those who want to join. Oh, hang on. For those who want to join, it is 18947 Woodbine Avenue in Sharon, Ontario, at what's called the Lions and Sun Bar and Lounge. How do I make that bigger? Let's go there. Okay, so if you want to see it, there you go. Ed put it up there. Thanks, Ed. Let's go. How do I do that? Remove. And add to stage. Oh, there you go. There's a lot of fancy gadgets in here. Would love to go. Be nice to see you. 100% Kate. It would be cool. Where can those of us who cannot get to see you live hear the solutions? Well, Tara, this is the thing. Okay. The solutions are just ideas. Okay, so RCMP, CSIS, GIS, you intelligence officers that are monitoring all our platforms and trying to do your best to think that we're trying to overthrow the government. Solutions for me right now, it's going to take a think tank of brainstorming for each and every one of us. We're going to have to sit and get together, and I don't care what side of the fence you're on. The solutions are what we can do, but we can't allow people to get in trouble for it, right? So what are some solutions? We need to start meeting and talking again. And that's the big thing, and that's what I'm focusing on is you were just in Tilbury. Oh, nice. You need to get talking. You need to start thinking. And one of the things, like I said, was a very peaceful, albeit impactful message to send to the Canadian government is a week-long citizens-led initiative of a citizen strike nationwide. Do it on a long weekend so you've got time to go camping and go have your fun. Talk to your bosses, talk to your employer. I've already talked to several already that are agreeing that they will give their employees time off. So that's what I'm trying to say is, nobody's going to get in trouble. You're going to be able to spend time with your family. You're going to get enough time over the winter to prepare for it. And then throughout the winter, come that first long weekend in May, like we always look forward to, the May 2-4 weekend, what a great time to just go camping for a week and spend time with the family, and nobody goes to work. If you've got sick days, if you've got holidays, book them for that time, take that long weekend off, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you don't go to work, then you've got another 2 days on the Saturday, following Saturday and Sunday. That will send a message. That will send a message to this Canadian government that we're in charge and not them. And it will keep people from getting arrested. It'll keep people from getting their bank accounts frozen. It'll keep Canadian citizens safe. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. We can do that. And I think, in fact, that's one citizens' initiative that doesn't involve everybody piling in trucks, driving to Ottawa, protesting outside a building because they've got a $50 million contingency plan in place. The federal government allocated $50 million for large STEM protests ever since the Freedom Convoy. So obviously they're going to hit you when you get to Ottawa. Like, Ottawa isn't even where you want to go. You want to focus on your communities locally. You want to focus on your legislatures. You want to focus on your municipalities. So what better way than to give them a week without any revenue coming in? No taxes are coming in, no GDP is coming in, and we send a message. So those are some of the things, some of the topic ideas. I'm going to be traveling across Canada all winter to meet people and talk to you guys and get back out on the road like we did during the COVID days. When we came to your communities, we sat there, we talked to you guys, we let you guys feedback. There's one big event that I'm doing January 20th in Victoria, and that is a think tank panel of people. In fact, I just got an email for that today, so don't quote me too much on that. I think one of the other panelists had to, had to reschedule, I think. So I'm just going to go look at that email right now. Good morning. Yeah, we plan Lawrence Southern for January 20th has needed to reschedule. The show will be proceeding on that same date. However, we will need to update the poster, so kindly do not promote the event until I provide you with an updated one. Okay. All right. So one of our panelists on the January 20th. So still going ahead, but Lawrence Southern has to reschedule, unfortunately. Unfortunately, are you coming to Alberta? I am. I will be. Absolutely. Thank you for staying in the fight. Hey, Kenny, I would like to see you return to Ottawa with an entire nation. I was there for that speech, buddy. Buddy, that was one of the biggest moments, I think, for me. The highlight was to feel that crowd when we said that. We were in Ottawa in 2019, and I told them, don't make us have to come back. If you make it so we have to come back, I'm not just coming back with all these trucks, this little amount of trucks. We're going to come back with a nation. And boy, did you guys ever show up. Thank you. And congrats to each and every one of you guys for showing up and taking and doing your part. We have to stop this clone meat. Well, yeah. So where are we all watching? So we got Twitter. Are you coming to Manitoba? I can. Soaring Eagle. I can. So we're getting Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook in the comments. Great. So we're engaging on all platforms. I love it. I'm good, Melissa. How are you? So if you are in the area of the Greater Toronto area and you feel like taking a drive on these concrete friggin' road maps all around, come on up to Newmarket, 18947 Woodbine Avenue in Sharon. It's north of Toronto, and come have a sit down, come have a chat. I'm going to be speaking there tonight, and hopefully getting to, meet with everybody. Also, guys, don't forget, if you care to and you want to, Pat King Appeal Fund at gmail.com if you want to help on the appeal. Hello from Yorkton. Nice. Wow. North York, Turtle Island. There you go. Watching from Mississauga. How are you, Ruby? I'm in Scarborough right now. I was in Ottawa first time and we'll be there again. Cheers, mate. Right on, Malenko. The great Malenko. Great Malenko. Brenda, so you're on the YouTube now. That's perfect. I'm liking this now. We got all the platforms we're streaming to. And this is pretty good. Saskatoon, hey, Catherine. I'm liking it. So this wasn't a tell-all type of live today. This was me just wanting to test it out. Let me drop this, but while I have yous, let me bring this up. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this document. Let's go here. Have you guys seen this document yet? So this is, for anybody out there who's wondering, this one is the RCMP. Let's go here. Let's go there. Okay, so this is the whole government 5-year trend for Canada. And this is what the government of Canada, or the RCMP, have now put out for you guys, for their institutions. The global community has experienced a series of crises with the COVID, blah, blah, blah. Now, what are they saying? From the result of that, you are going to see, and this is crazy, law enforcement should expect continuing social and political polarization fueled by misinformation campaigns and increasing mistrust for all democratic institutions. That is interesting. Not only that, let's go to the next one. Over the course of the next 5 years, environmental scientists expect that increasingly violent and even concurrent storms, worsening drought, floods, and persistent heat waves all over the globe will reduce the global output of a variety of commodities. Law enforcement should anticipate that these destructive weather patterns will affect all facets of government, including damage to critical infrastructure, increasing pressure to cede Arctic territories. This is from as you can see, this is from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. As the climate crisis intensifies, extreme weather events will become more frequent. The geopolitical, economic, social, technological, and environmental shifts presented here are complex and continue to evolve. This is insane what they're projecting. Canada is facing a wider array of complex environmental challenges, effects of climate devastation, Arctic, natural resources. The next one, popular resentment, the coming period of recession. So if you read this right here, okay. Oh, it doesn't want it because it's an Adobe. So in this document, they're saying that the recession that's coming. So law enforcement needs to get ready for the upcoming recession. But I thought we're seeing tremendous growth here in Canada. The coming period of recession will also accelerate the decline in living standards that the younger generations have already witnessed compared to earlier generations. For example, many Canadians under 35 are unlikely ever to be able to buy a place to live. The fallout from this decline in living standards will be exacerbated by the fact that the difference between the extremes of wealth is greater now in developed countries than it has been at any time in several generations. Erosion of trust. The past 7 years have been marked social and political polarization in the Western world. What else do we have? Paranoid populism. Capitalizing on the rise of political polarization and conspiracy theories have been populists willing to tailor their messages to appeal to extremist movements. Authoritarian movements have been on the rise in many liberal democratic nations. Big data through such mechanisms as social media, the Internet of Things, and biometric identifiers. Big data and will increasingly be available on a scale that is difficult to quantify. Access to this data will allow private entities to develop the means to exercise undue influence over individuals and populations at an unprecedented level. I don't know about you guys, folks, but do you think they're ready for the catalyst? They're preparing in the next 5 years that there's going to be civil unrest. Why? Because of a failing government system, but now we're all Now we're all, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, conspiracy theorists. But we've been calling it out for years, right? Interesting how that works. Now we're extremists because now the polarization of the political realm. I don't know about you guys, but you should be concerned. They're calling it out on you. And people are looking at this going, oh, we were right. We were right. And now what's the RCMP doing? They're saying we're labeling extremist views and the rise and increase of conspiracy theories due to the recession and the cost of living for the public and the younger generation who can't afford to buy homes. But now it's a conspiracy theory and a polarization of extremist views. I don't know, guys, if like what the fuck's going on here. As you see, if you guys are following me on TikTok, I put out a little bit of a concern because now the Liberal budget is passing. And now that the Liberal budget is passed, if you guys want, and I highly recommend it, go look up the Liberal budget 2025. Pat, are you going out for the 22 November? No. Christina Martineau? I can't be a part of any protest, you guys. You know, I hope you guys understand that. I'm still under probation till February. But the best part is the speaking engagements, they're paid speaking engagements. So it's actually bringing in revenue. So, and they're just talking. They're nothing to do with any negativity. Nothing to do with them. Absolutely, Kim. Don't do TikTok. How come? Why not TikTok? Why not reach every social media platform we can? And not only that, what if I told you there's a way I can protect you on TikTok? Message me. Hey, Dee Dee, how are you? So what are we at? We're at 22 minutes. And for those on YouTube, I know that you're going to see it now. YouTube, I'm alive. I'm live on YouTube. It's been 5 years since I've been live on YouTube because they've always shut my accounts down on YouTube. Anytime I spoke anything about the vid and we brought up documents, anytime we streamed on YouTube, Antifa storming the Capitol in the United States, when we were showing the truth of the election in the United States and how it was tampered at 3:00 in the morning, we're back. We're back on YouTube now. So TikTok's great, says Rob. Right, buddy? Rob, hey, man, how's it going? So glad you're here. I've been so unfair on you. It has been unfair. Absolutely, yeah. So we're definitely on. Now you see the live on YouTube. I'm liking that as well because I haven't been able to go live on YouTube. And when we did all the linking of the accounts, so we're on X, we're on Facebook, and we're on YouTube now. So whatever platform you want to see me on, we got you. We got you. Live stream on Twitch too. Oh, Twitch? Tammy? I don't even know what Twitch is. I'm not that guy. You got to build up on Facebook a bit. I do, Rob. I do. And Facebook's been kind of slacking because I would go on to TikTok, right? And now, Rob, this is where I can stream to all of them, but they don't allow me to stream to TikTok on here. So, what's up? Absolutely, Carrie. How's it going? Hi, Pat. My hubby and I missed you. Donna Giannoni. Yeah, we're on Facebook. TikTok controlled by Israel. It is. It is. So is Facebook. So is X. So is YouTube. Do you not know that they own it all? Catherine, on X, I'm absolutely shadow banned. On X, I couldn't even catch a cold on X. That's how bad it is. And I was talking to Jamie today. I'm like, dude, I don't even know why I go on X. Nothing ever generates on X. X is so shadow banned and it's so censored on me. I can't even get anything out. But I've seen one comment, I think, from X in here. If you're on X, send me a comment. Show me that you're on X. Hey, Kat. You're on BitChute. There you go, Squirrel Nuts. Reposted this stream. Hey, thanks, Squirrel Nuts. Hey. All right, so we've got a couple people in here from X. So X is there now. So maybe, just maybe, we can start promoting on X and getting a little bit more traction. Didi, you're on X, but it says you're messaging on Facebook. Do you like living in Montreal? I do. It's not bad, to be honest. X is dark, Kathy. I'm on X, same issue as you. Yeah, right, Rob? It's like we're totally 100% shadow banned on X, and it's ridiculous. I thought so too, Rhonda Kupfer. I thought for sure that it was. So now we're there. Hey, Annie, how are you? So once again, if you read the ticker down here, Pat King Appeal Fund at gmail.com if you care to help. And tonight in Newmarket, Ontario, it says Sharon, Ontario, but it's in the Newmarket area, 18947 Woodbine Avenue in Sharon, Ontario. You can look up Lions and Sun Bar and Grill. Ah, you're going, Kelly? Nice. I hope to see everybody out tonight. I know I tried promoting it. I tried putting it out there. Ah, there you go, Laura. So YouTube, Facebook, so you're seeing them all. Good. I'm happy. Now I think that my TikTok world is going to miss me because I'll be on this more often. YouTube is very touchy too with the words. Oh, really? See, that's the problem with YouTube I'm not familiar with is their algorithm and what they shut you down at. But in Quebec, there will be a new party for Quebec, and we are a lot of people that are members now. It's growing big. So he will do a debate in front of the Quebec Parliament. It's UnionNationalQuebec.net. Go see what he is proposing. Pat and him are saying the truth since 5 years. He says everyone loves. Well, Christina, we're definitely, that's another solution, Christina. Christina Martineau. In fact, that's something I'm bringing up tonight at our meeting tonight. And I think you guys, no, unfortunately, Sophie did not come. Can I bring my dog? Kathy, I don't know. I don't think you can bring your dog. I don't think so. 7 o'clock tonight, last carrier. 7 p.m. tonight. You've done it. Oh, did I, baby? Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. 7 p.m. Correct, Stefan. I tried to drag Sophie with me this time. I wanted her to come. It's kind of not it doesn't feel right that she's not with me. And we're back to video chatting again. And we don't like the video chats. He does live on Facebook every night, does he? Okay, Christina. Sorry, Kathy. I don't make the rules. Maybe if you want to call the establishment and see, I don't know. I appreciate that, Gina. Will tonight be live? Linda Green, I don't think so. There you go. That's what it was. So you went on live with him. Fair. We do make a good team, Rhonda. Absolutely. Hey, Mel. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of fun. Not too much. Can't have too much fun. Then I get in trouble if I have too much fun. 75 viewers on X. Really, Angie? Well, that's impressive. I am impressed. Way to go, X. Let's go, X. Wow. I like that. You need to bring her to me. I know. Next time. I know I would have loved it. Pat and I do everything together, but we have the dogs here, and she has to work. Set that. We should do some X Spaces. Might help on that platform, kind of like TikTok Lives. I've been in a few, Rob. But it's always, it's like you can't, and not like I want to screen people, but you can't verify when the trolls get in there and they do absolutely ignorant commentary. And I was invited to go watch one the other day, and X is Twitter. Yes, Catherine. I went to do one the other day, and I was going to speak in it. And then all of a sudden they started dropping some bad things. And I'm like, I'm out of here. You're not going to catch me on it. To get out of the shadows. Okay. I know less. I know, buddy. And where I'm at right now, I'm at Toronto. I'm in Toronto. And right now, this is where I will be having my appeal case as well. So for those that didn't know, can you explain C-in? What's that, Elaine? Elaine Barrett, what is that? I know, Kim, and I got to learn that platform. X is Twitter, Elaine. X is a Twitter. It's the formerly known as Twitter. Chef de l'Union Nationale Provinciale, Jonathan Blanchette. Okay. Yeah, Christina, Sophie did an interview when I wasn't allowed to speak. Just so you know. We were there. But you guys want to see some funny stuff? Here, check this out.
This place belongs to all Canadians. It belongs to you. But after a decade in power, Stephen Harper thinks it belongs to him. So now, this place is broken. Today, I'm presenting a real plan to fix it. Thomas McCare wants us to spend years wrangling over the Constitution. But I know Harper and his government are the problem. And the way to fix this place is to change the government, not the Constitution. Replace this government with a better one. That's it.
Boy, did that ever age well. Did that ever age well? Oh, it's all Harper's fault, eh, bro? What about the 10 years that you've just been in power? Like, come on. Hey, Justin.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
True story, Justin. You can't handle the truth. So now we're going to get a little bit more creative with our lives. We're going to get it more interactive for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. And I think you're going to enjoy what we have up our sleeves when it comes to this. And I think everybody deserves an applause. So we're going to play with this platform. We're going to learn it a little bit better. I know, right? I know when you hear his voice, man. Oh, geez. Our car broke down last, so we can't come see you. Oh, Laura, you know what? My truck blew like the ignition coil Sunday afternoon. And my ignition coil went, and I had to rent a vehicle. Thanks, Elaine. And thanks, Brenda. Here we are with Palestinian flags flying. True story, Lee. True story. Right? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And then, what else do you want?
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
So we're gonna add some more little funny things to this, and we're gonna play with this because I think we're gonna get this more interactive for you guys out there, and you guys will be able to, hopefully see some more creativity out of us, out of myself. We're able to post more videos. I'm able to post. Jamie's working on my platform logo right now, as you see in the corner from the studio. This was our logo for the studio, so now we're in here. And we're going to build this back up again, guys. Now that I've got kind of that drive again, I'm back focused again. I got you. We're going to get back at this. And I'm done. If I got to keep, encouraging people to exercise their democratic right, then I will still keep doing it. They're still hammering on me, right? They're still coming down on me. They're still pushing at me. They're trying to do anything they can, all because this guy, like I said, and I know it's going to be nails down the chalkboard for you guys, but this guy.
This place belongs to all Canadians.
Does it belong to all Canadians, Justin? Does it? Because I'm pretty sure I'm one of those Canadians that you're bringing your foot down on my throat. Remember the jack boots? Remember that? The weaponization of the judicial system, Justin? But you just said.
This place belongs to all Canadians. It belongs.
Yeah? Well, then why did you step on our civil rights? Why did you step on my throat? Why did you freeze bank accounts? All because people called you out on your bullshit? People called you out on your lies, your scandals, your money laundering? Right, Rob? It's so hard. I know. But hey, he's with Katy Perry now. So let's go, Justin. Let's go, Justin. You got the first female musician astronaut and the first black gay prime minister in Canada. Mary Penner, we are filing our factum at the end of this week, at the end of next week. You will not get on a train or a plane if you're not. Yep, 100%, Kimberly. 110%. Trample you with horses. Yep. He did a lot of stuff, man. And just, oh, nothing to see here. I'm going to go date Katy Perry now. Like, come on. Just incredible. Just inflation. So she went from Orlando Bloom, match made in heaven, right? I don't know if you guys seen Katy Perry do her throat thing. That's kind of creepy. She kind of looks like a big bullfrog in the swamp. Donatella in the X platform, nice. All because you proved them wrong. 100%, Catherine. Canadians proved them wrong. Canadians proved that mandates weren't a law. Therefore, you must drop the mandates. Oh, but we can't admit that it was us that you guys forced us to drop the mandates. So we're going to just make it look like the provinces were doing it already. Remember that? Hey, lefties, to the people on the other side of the page here, do you remember how you said, oh, but the provinces already were going to drop them? No, they weren't. And in fact, it was because of us that the recommendation came down from the government to drop them, but they forgot one major thing. Federal mandates. You know, the ones on the federal employees that got the gag orders to not be able to talk on social media, to not be able to post any dissent on going against the narrative. You know, those ones. Oh, yeah. Remember when the federal government started handing out documents and paying media advertisers such as Oglogo Media, such as independent media to, hey, if you promote the vid and the jibby jabs, we're going to pay you $10,000. Oh, yeah? Why do you have to promote something like that? If it was that serious, ladies and gentlemen, I would have beat you with another person. I would have used that person to beat you to get in line to get that thing. It's when you started bribing people. You started saying, hey, come to the strip club. You get a free lap dance if you come and get your jibby jab. Hey, we're going to put up a lottery to the next contestant who gets the job. You're going to get entered into a lottery and you're going to get $1 million. Do you guys remember those? Do you guys remember any of that? Because I know there's people out there right now that don't believe that happened. There are people out there right now that don't believe that happened. I don't know about you guys, but I even drove down Yonge and Dundas when we were in Dundas Square at the strip club where the people were lined up to go get a free lap dance if they got jibby jabbed. I drove down. We had a protest right in front of it. Free turkeys, Lori. Yeah, remember free turkeys? Free hamburgers. Why would you have to incentivize something to force people to do this to them if it was that bad? And people got in here. Yeah, go get a lap dance right now. Yeah. Let me get a free lap dance and yeah, stick it right here. You want to go to a ball game? Yeah. Or. Like a bunch of trained seals. Jim Breuer's. If you guys see Jim Breuer and his stand-up about it, like, oh, I just die laughing when I hear it. Because he's bang on. Do you know that in Alberta, they tried to force us to stay closed, but you could cross the border early on, and you still could do it. You could cross the border, go down into the bar in Havre, Montana, sit and two-step, drink your face off, come back across the border, and they'd be like, oh, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks. And people were coming across the border going, we were just in the bar having drinks and two-stepping, and now you're telling me that I have to come back 60 miles across the border, and this thing's so freaking smart that it knows where the 49th parallel is. And on this side, it's more dangerous than on this side. You just can't fix stupid, man. And they figure, oh, you guys they won't see past it. They won't see through it. I got into a fist fight at the dollar store for not wearing a mask. Lori, no way. Did you rock them or what? Did you rock them? I hope you did. I hope you did. One thing I didn't have a problem with is I never had a problem going into the store, but I used to stop them before they came at me. And that's where you've got, and I want to show you this one. This is where, this is going to open your eyes, okay? So I've been going through what we have in here. Hang on. How come I can't bring that up? Yo. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Here. Ready? You guys want to watch a good video? Watch this.
Stop. Pay attention. Take a look at this crowded waiting room. These people may appear to be waiting for the eye doctor, but they're actually waiting for the first test subject in our hidden camera experiment. And here she is, right on time for her 12 o'clock appointment.
Hi, how are you doing?
This woman thinks she's here for a free eye exam.
Have you been here before? No, it's my first time.
What she doesn't know is that everyone else in this room is working for us.
They'll be with you in just a couple minutes.
Today we're running an experiment on social conformity, and the test starts now. Did you hear that? These people sure did. It doesn't take long for our test subject to notice a pattern. Beep means stand up. But why? And if you were in her shoes, what would you do the next time the tone sounds? While you might think you make your decisions all on your own, when it comes to peer pressure, all too often, your brain is just following the crowd. It's all around you, every day, an invisible force you're probably not even aware of. It affects what you do, how you think, and who you are. It's called social conformity, or peer pressure. And while it might not sound like a good thing, it's actually not so bad. The truth is, your brain craves synchronicity and takes comfort in the ease and efficiency of just going with the flow. And whether it's simply knowing what to wear in the morning, supporting your team at the big game, or even marching off to war, we're all programmed to be part of the group. And that's because your brain knows that there's power in numbers. To answer that question, we set up a hidden camera experiment to see if this woman would stand up at the sound of this tone, simply because everyone else is. You might be thinking you'd never go along with this. Or would you? After just 3 beeps, and without knowing why she's doing it, this woman is now conforming perfectly to the group.
You see how easy that is? Do you see how fooled people were? And that is what they played on. When they pumped it over the airwaves, over the news, over everything, it got you to conform. CBC is the most biggest psyop in Canadian history. And CBC pumped it. And that continues to go on for a little bit longer. But do you see how easily manipulated people can be? And what they call it the power of the mob. The power of the mob. And that's how bad it is. And why is it that people like myself, like you guys, why is it that we didn't fall for it? And that's the power in understanding how your brain works. We are critical thinkers. We are a danger to society because we will call out the bullshit and we aren't scared to call it out. And it's critical thinkers who actually evolved this world. You and each and every one of us who used our cognitive brain to critically decide what was right and what was wrong. I have a problem with authority too, Rob. I wasn't going to say it, but you did. But whatever, me too. I have a problem with authority. And you know what? I was always that class clown in school. I couldn't listen to the teachers. I couldn't listen to what they were saying. I could tell they were programming us very early on. So even during the vid, even during when you go into the grocery stores and you had to follow the arrows, I purposely went against the arrows just to see the reaction of people. And I'm telling you, the most people that addressed me for going the wrong way were elderly people who said, I love what you're doing. I can see what you're doing. And I'm like, well, yeah, why don't you do it? If you stop and just turn in the opposite direction, you can do it. You know that, right? Oh, yeah, but we just don't want to have any hassle. And I can understand that. Elderly people were afraid. Elderly people don't want to get roughed up because of what the news is showing them when they're beating people up in Walmarts. They're beating people up on skating rinks because CBC kept pumping and pumping, and all the media in Canada started pumping and pumping what was going to happen. But that's okay because I'll bear that torch for the elderly. I'll make a difference for the elderly people that were scared. They were rightfully scared because of the propaganda machine, and they were easily fooled, just like you see that young lady in the waiting room. The best part about that video is at the end of the video, all the people that were sitting there left. And at the end of that video, she's the only one left, and a new group of people come in. And when the beep happened, she kept standing. That's something about that video that people don't see. And I didn't play it all the way through its entirety, but that showed how you were manipulated. I recommend you guys checking out a documentary called The Great Hack and how social media manipulates you as well. And they steer you into what kind of content you're going to get to see. And once you start learning how social media is manipulating the masses, that is one of my key focuses of why I decided to exercise my democratic right and freedom of speech on social media, is because I always stated that I will use this device, I will use this platform that they are using to manipulate the masses against them. I will not allow them to propagate bullshit to keep you scared and conform. I will never allow that. So, in the past, I had all my accounts deleted, I had everything taken away, and here we are now. Although I will speak in code, and some people will be like, "Well, but Pat, that's not really standing up to it." You know, I got to be smart in order to get the message across. And that's exactly how we've got to do. We've got to be smarter than these guys. While they're playing chess on our backs, it just takes us to stand up. Here, let's see if I can pull this one up, if you guys remember this one. And I want to play this, and then we'll call her a day. Where is it? Where are we? Nope. Oh, wow. It's way down in the thread. It's been a while since I posted on. Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay, ready? Let's share this one with you. And this will get a lot more smoother, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just working off my laptop right now.
But there was that ant that stood up to me.
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant.
One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant.
Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
How about this?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
Interesting. And I will always post stuff like that when I see them come up. I will always make sure that people resonate with those kind of encouraging moments. They put that in a kids show, and I have to commend the directors and the writers who put that in there, knowing how powerful that statement was in a kids show. Hopefully gave me a little bit of hope, just a little bit of hope. And with people like you guys and everybody out here, I appreciate you spreading the message and continuing to, stay vigilant. I know it's tough, guys. And I had a good chat with my buddy Calvier last night. I went to his son's birthday party, and we got into some deep conversations last night. And one of the things is understanding that how you look at myself, okay? And he still asks me, he's like, Pat, I don't know how you can still keep going. To the average person, to go through what you've been going through, they would have snapped, or they wouldn't be on this planet anymore, because it would have drove them. I want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, that the truth behind how I can still keep going and how I can still laugh this all off and how I can still stay positive and continue to push back, it's because of you guys. It's because of each and every one of you out there that are so very supportive and very positive and still working hard to get to the truth. If you guys weren't out there, I would have backed away a long time ago. But I feel that now it's a duty. And I need you guys just as much as I hope you need me. Because as much as I'm going through the shit, and you've seen the backstabbing from other groups, as I've been showing receipts on the bullshit on that end, it's bigger than us. It's way bigger than us. In fact, it's so big that it extends many generations in the future. Absolutely, buddy. I see you, Rob. But it extends to our future, to our generations. And I'm not going to say it, babe, but I want to say it so bad, to the 7 generations. But it extends to the future. It's all about the legacy we leave when we leave this plane. And a lot of people don't understand that back in the tribal days, where we all derive from tribes, our legend, our name gave us a specific hierarchy in the tribe. And even if your children did something bad and tarnished your name, it was a very big disrespect. So it's the legacy that we leave behind is what people are going to remember you the most. They're not going to remember you for the nice car you drove or the house you paid 40 years in taxes and mortgage payments. And your kids aren't going to remember, well, my dad left me a couple $100,000 when he died. And, no, they're going to remember your legacy. They're going to remember who you were. And that's what we all need to focus on. You need to understand that what we leave behind is what's going to matter the most. And to our future generations, I hope that they see the legacy that we laid down, the foundation that we're laying for them, to show them that they have a voice, that they have a right. And in fact, it's an inalienable right. It's a God-given right. So that's all I'm going to tell for you guys today. I wanted to come on here. I wasn't even going to be on here this long, but see, once I'm here with you guys, I feel like I can just bleh. So tonight, if you're in the area, come up to Newmarket, 18947 Woodbine Avenue in Sharon, Ontario, at the Lions and Sons Lounge, and come have a chat. come sit down. Come have a beer with me. Not many, though, because I have to drive home. But come hang out. I appreciate you guys, and I'm grateful for everything, and I mean it. You guys are my inspiration to keep going. I want you to know that. Because without you guys, I think I would have gave up. But I'm not going to give up. Because
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth! You
damn straight I want the truth. I want the truth from everybody. And I want the truth from this political government. Why you're doing this to the Canadian people. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'm trying to get this thing to go, but it won't go. I don't know why. Oh, maybe it's because of this. No. Anyways, that's the end of the show. YouTube, thank you so much for showing up. X, much appreciated for you guys in the X platform. And I will be doing more lives like this. To Facebook, you guys have been the longest followers than ever. So much love to you guys. And don't forget, guys, if you want to help out, Pat King Appeal Fund at gmail.com. Everything goes to the lawyer, man. Just know that. So take it easy, guys. We'll see you again. I'll see you guys tonight up in Newmarket. Have a good day.